of the Women's Bridge-O-Rama. She still vividly remembers an embarrassing incident. Uh-oh, should I read this?
What was it?
She still vividly remembers an embarrassing incident in the 1950s when she was walking behind our 9th green on her way to the practice range. Looking down, she saw and picked up a golf ball she thought someone lost. She then heard my voice coming from off the tee in a foursome that included Art Huddy Hudnut saying, "Don't pick up that ball." Uh-oh.
That was embarrassing.
She is a most remarkable and gracious lady, and her main handicap is loss of sight that keeps her from doing her favorite hobby of needlepoint, many of which adorn the walls of her room. Jessie, do you see behind you? Nana did all these needlepoints.
All these right here, behind you.
The girls
And almost
on the
everything
bicycle is my favorite one.
That's sewn. That looks like it's got
That's cross stitch, right? And you know what, Nana? I thought of you. We went to the museum. We went to a museum of they called him Mooney Warther. I don't know if you've ever heard of him. He was a really, really good carver, and he carved trains that had moving parts. We went to his museum, and he did it all of his life. He lived till the age of what, 87? And before he was, I think he was in his 80s, he had a stroke and couldn't carve anymore. And he had almost finished a train, almost finished it, and his sons offered to finish it for him. And he said, "No, that's my unfinished work." And I thought of you.
Yeah, it's right here.
Yeah.
It's right here.
That's my unfinished symphony.
Yes.
She calls it the unfinished symphony.
So I thought of you because
I was in my cottage and I was making so many mistakes that I finally had to give up the work.
Yeah.
And I destroyed everything that pertained to the work, the needles and the fabrics and everything. So I wouldn't run into it later on.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then go through because that's a sad day.
Yeah, that's hard.
It is a
it's
sad
hard.
day.
But he was very passionate about his work. He could have sold it and gotten lots of money, but he never did because he wanted his hobby to be his love. He didn't want it to be his work. So I thought you might relate to that.
I can understand how you would feel.
Yeah.
And some of my work was published in the local magazine.
Oh, I bet. But, you know, I kind of thought of you when I saw that beauty and that detail, because I know you put a lot of work into your art also, so it was neat.
It was part of my life. One of the better parts of my life.
Yeah, well, it's beautiful work.
Well, it's wonderful you can have it, you know. It's wonderful you can have it with you. If you had been a great baker, it'd all be gone. At least you can hang it on the wall and share it with everyone.
Yeah. And it's also beautiful. You know,
It
people
really is.
come in and appreciate it still, you know.
This is me.
Yes, I have that picture.
This one, yeah.
You guys
It's
recognize
you.
that picture? Jessie, come here.
That's
And
Grammy.
That's Grammy.
and
Do those pictures look
Grammy.
familiar?
Grammy.
Yeah.
Grammy to the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.